Girlfriend, you've been waiting patiently. You've been waiting when I be causing rockets in the industry, making this so she can't sleep. What up? 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 Real quick. Y'all see the headline? My response to the drunk. Sometimes you gotta just let some shit all hang out. And like I said, my response is gonna be quick, rapid, and easy. Now, she did an 8-hour and 45-minute live that she took down. Keep it up. If you're going to do something, let the world see it. Keep it up. That's what I say. But I can't talk because I'm going to follow in your footsteps. This live will come down today. I'm not even going to deal with it. And I understand that every move I make, every step I take, every time I share, for every night and day, those folks really be missing me. Thinking of the day that Dana walked away. You never know what a motherfucker got. So I'm gonna say this. What up, Dream Team? What up, everybody that's over here? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having fun. You can't hear me? That's weird. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Like, can y'all hear me? Fuck, there's no response. Bama girl say yes. Okay. So what up, Dream Team and the mods? Can hear. Okay. Thank you. Brooke, after this live, I need you to call me ASAP. I gotta holler at you about something. But I was in the beef sector last night. With my new friend over there. What the hell is her name? I don't forgot her name. But she was taking up for Tommy Sotomayor. And I didn't know that they tried to set Tommy Sotomayor up. That seemed like the most common thing in the beef sector is to try to set people up. Excuse me. And I don't like it because Tommy's a cool guy. Tommy's very different in his delivery. But what happened to Tommy happened to me over here in the R. Kelly sector. Tommy got set up with lies because they said that he was too popular and he had too much power. Well, Dana J got set up over here and backstabbed because he was too powerful, too popular, and still have too much power. I told y'all last night. I said, when everybody was running around hollering, Doug Anton got fired, what was the first thing I said? Do not follow the crowd. I said that, right? I said, do not follow the crowd. Here's why I said it. Because Greenberg came on and said, no one was fired. We're just reconfiguring the legal team and bringing in some new lawyers that we think can be helpful. The most evilest person on YouTube said wordplay. Damn. Wordplay. Which shows me the fact that it's indeed factual that she had something to do with the takedown of Doug Anton. Now, her number one guy, since I'm blocked, I got people in high places that will send me stuff. Since I'm blocked, the number one guy, her number one guy, said time for a change. Doug A, which is Doug Anton, is gone. More to come. But if you look at what Steve Greenberg said, that puts a damper into all of the Doug Anton haters. And he said, no one was fired. We're just reconfiguring the legal team and bringing in some new lawyers that we think can be helpful. So now they're trying to say that Dr. Rice no more than Doug. I mean, than a Steve Greenberg. Then I'm gonna go here. Because people want to talk. This is why I don't do the groups no more, because it's too fucking messy. I guess this is a continuation. So Michelle Nunley said Sylvia P. to Masumi exactly. Then Sylvia said the Pacer report said terminated. So what I want to do is I want to go to Pacer. I want to go to Pacer because I have a Pacer report and I have an account that I pay for monthly. I mean, every quarterly. I'm sorry. Not monthly, but quarterly. So, Robert. So let's go here. Page my report. this up. Let's go here. All right. You clearly see where it says, let me make sure y'all see it because I want y'all to understand this. So in the PACER report, you see represented by Douglas C. Anton as the lead attorney, right? You see his address right here. Scroll down, email. But underneath the email, it says terminated 10/22/20. Right? And it says lead attorney. Right? But then it says pro hack vice attorney to be noticed, meaning that they bringing in another attorney to help them out. So I take it that attorney would be lead attorney. But if he was fired, the designation channel would say terminated. You see what it say? It says retained. So for the people who ain't slow, you see what happened. Doug relinquished the lead attorney role for New York for somebody that's coming in. You seen Greenberg said they reshuffled everything. And if you go to Greenberg joint, it says, I guess the other lawyer is coming in for him too, for New York. So yes, the defense fund has always been real. It's still real. Only people who don't think so is the stupid people that sit up there and talk about, oh, Dana stealing something. But I got a question to ask all of you people who thinks. Since we know that he haven't been fired, since we know that his designation still say retained, let me ask you a question real quick. And the question I'm going to ask is this right here. Why do people follow people who are so quick to run with false information? The second thing is, have anybody looked at the crash dummies lately? Charles Rice came out and said Doug got fired, right? Greenberg went to his post and said, yo, you're an idiot. It's not true. You seen his number one best friend, Sylvia, run and say, Doug got fired, and all of them ran with it. Hey, Sky, you even seen the crash dummies, like the midget and the Sherman Hemsley guy, run with it and say, hey, Carmel, run with it and say, Doug got fired. But nobody paid attention to the midget guy. When Greenberg came on and said what he said, everything that I said from last night, he repeated in his own way. So with that being said, you got to kind of side eye. And then I understand the drunk wants my attention. I get it. But at what price do I have to give up to give a drunkard my attention? After she said, I got skid marks in my drawers. That's some nasty shit. But let's talk about some things. I never seen this lady a day in my life. I never had, and we never did anything. We never had phone sex. We never did none of that shit. But for a woman to be fixated on a man like this, that means that they wanted that man bad. And that man turned them down. And then she said, me? That ugly? Ugly, sweetie. I'm finding this funny because she playing audios and recordings and showing text messages and this and this and this and this. So I got a question to ask. With the text messages that you showed, and I know you fucking obsessed with me because that's all you do is stalk Dana J. So with that being said, do you feel better now? Do you have a hangover? Do you have a headache? I wonder, do you have to go to NA? Because see, me, I'm an asshole. That's what separates me from everybody else. I'm an asshole. And when I get mad about some shit, I get mad. So I can admit that I'm an asshole. I'm going to tell you why I can admit that I'm an asshole. Because when I'm sitting on gold mines like this, and then I'm going to say this, when I'm sitting on gold mines, I don't got to worry about shit. But I will say this. Y'all smile in Dr. Rogers' face, right? I told y'all I wasn't finished with that. I would have been finished, but I'm not finished. Just, I've been trying to call you and your assets is not answering the phone. I'm really not liking you right now, but I need to talk to you today. But you know I got nothing but love for your girl. But I'm lost because y'all smile on that lady face and then y'all run with the number one lie and say, Dana made me do it. Well, I wonder if Dr. Rogers is watching this. Because if she is, I wonder if Dana hold on. I wonder if Dana made y'all do this. Because I don't like to be lied on. Let's go here. Not only did they look her up, but Marshall M. Roy II, mom, works for the feds. And what capacity, I don't know. But I won't open this because you clearly see it says HIPAAspace.com, medical billing, coding, national provider, identifier, code. Who name do you see? Who name do you see? Sandy Sherrill Rogers, PhD, HS-BCP. And then the message say, this is what Mom Dukes found on Dr. Rogers. She just told me in a text message she could not find her in the FBI database. If she is undercover, her name is not listed in the database or special name. And her mom was telling me they have special names for people that are undercover and the special field, and she does not see that listed or anything in the FBI database. Now, wait a minute. Who said that Dana said that she was an informant? That clears Dana J. And then you see Randa say, wow, she's a fraud. We know it for a fact now. I come back in and say, hey, Randa and Sylvia, I got a lead on Kevin. Hold on. I'm switching the subject. I got a lead on Kevin. This one, me and Kevin was going heavy. And you see the date, July the 31st. But then Marshall says she has to be, because in these special FBI mission, whatever it's called, my mom said they have a name, a special name, and it is not listed in the FBI database. She said use your they are, but if you're undercover, like deep undercover, usually they will not put it in the FBI database. But my mom said the only thing that popped up that she's a physician, like a doctor. Randa said she's associated with the feds, like contracts for them. Marshall said, my mom did say, who is Kevin Terrell? And Denise said, wow, who is that nigga? Marshall said, and I told her, like, who he was. She came across something. She said there were 3 names listed. She won't tell me the other 2. She said, that's all I could tell you. Randa said, who is he? Oh, wow. And then Marshall said, I told her that he just a YouTube blogger. That's all I told her. Something to do with arson, and that's all she would tell me. I'll trust me. I'll trust me. I was trying to get information on my mom. That woman is so smart, and she will not give up the information. I tried. And guys, I apologize about my misspelled words. That's my ADD and dyslexia. Then I come back and I said, what the fuck? Now that nigga is begging me to put him on my live. Oh, hell no. But now I found out Sandra's husband is cool with the property manager that pulls strings for Kevin via Sandra to get him the apartment. Hold on, more coming. I'm trying to get the apartment complex and the property manager name. I'm going to get him put out today. Fuck that. And that's for the shit that he did to me. So who's saying that Dr. Rogers is the informant again? And I'll lay my hands down, face down. Like I said, nobody knows what the fuck I really got. And that right there is just a little bit of it. Once again, I understand how these folks feel about me. I understand Dr. Rogers don't like me. I understand that. But once again, if I wanted to set the internet off, I will show what Sylvia sent me on Cassandra, Rogers, and Renee. So at the end of the day, here's what I'm going to say, man. While this chick jumping on the internet talking all that crazy stuff, that she's big behind the computer. In front of people, face to face, she's a coward. I will not give her no more time of the day. She ain't getting no more energy from me. I don't give a fuck what she play. I'm just hoping somebody just go give her some dick or something. Because by me being over in that B sector is putting me in a position where I'm gonna come over here acting like I'm over there. And I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Because if I do that, I'm going to shut down everything on his R. Kelly side. The beef sector ain't no whore. I love that sector. That sector is fit for me. Shout out to Tommy Sotomayor. Shout out to Queen Leo. I'm just saying. Wait, I'm missing something. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Because, see, when people want to show shit, I can show shit too. Gucci said, I'm missing a lot. I want y'all to listen to the subliminal, y'all. Randa asks Marshall, can you ask your mom for me if a federal agent can go on YouTube and monetize from it by speaking on an open case? Is it ethical to tie yourself into a case that is on a federal level? Thanks. Well, this right here, you see, then Randa say malicious conspiracy and truth media are definitely him too. Then she say he called them out, and then they posted that ish. This is why I'm done with that mess. It's so tiring. Well, you started this stuff. It was dead until you started it. You jump back up and you just want to beef. You just want to fight. You just want to argue. You just want to do this. I don't get it. And then y'all try to play innocent. Like, why? That's what I want to know. Why? And then what I notice is anybody that Sylvia don't like, Randa don't like. So my guy Music City on. Randa Green put this up and said, I'm sorry, but this is funny. I'm done. Sylvia said, laughing emoji, thanks for the laughs. But this is of Shaborn. I didn't think that was funny. I didn't think that was funny at all. I didn't think that was funny at all. So I'm lost. Now, they claim that they don't like me and they don't deal with me because I mess with grown man, right? Let's read this. And this was August the 2nd. Marshall said, hey, can anyone let Larry on Grown Man show to unblock me because one of his mods blocked me a while back? You see what Sylvia just said, right? I just told him. Marshall said, thank you. So if y'all don't deal with Larry, if y'all are mad at Larry, then how can you just tell him? And then Marshall said, sorry, guys. Mom's left me a voicemail. Dr. Rogers is not, I repeat, does not work for the FBI. My mom double checked. She talked to her boss. She is not an FBI informant or FBI agent. So Dana did what again? But I'm going to show y'all something else. and see. I find it funny that everybody that I don't like, they cool with. And that's cool. That's why I said that everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of this shit is just false. Now, here's what I want to get to. And this is the light stuff. You see Sylvia say, who? Randa posted this picture of Dr. Rogers live in the chat. This is when I took up for D. Wilson when Daboski said he was going to bang her mouth. And I took up for Shabourne. Randa said, this is exactly why I said you should never mention these fake ass females from him too. Mind you, I'm going off about Daboski. And then she said, oh, Avant got a new album that just came out today. You can download it on Pandora and on what is it? iMusic, whatever it is. And then she tagged me. I said, yo, what is going on? 34 people had false readings done on them in the NFL. So then I put this up, and this was my reply. My mouth is shut. I'm not saying nothing. Then she said, Randa said it, I will sit back and watch him two get dragged all day, every day. Fuck him too. I put fuck Slim too. The only Slim person is who? Daboski Gun. So Randa ignores what I said and said, so who said they was disappointed in her for not stepping in? I said a couple people. I'm cussing them out now. Randa said, huh? Are you still talking to them hood rat bitches? They dragged Sylvia, Dallas, and you for 8 to 10 months lying on y'all. I put, nah, it's guys I'm talking about that I'm cursing out. She said, oh, okay. But I want to focus on something. Randa said, huh? Are you still talking to them hood rat bitches? They dragged Sylvia, Dallas, and you for 8 to 10 months lying on y'all. Well, I'm gonna say this. A lot of things repeat themselves. Because the question was asked to me, Dana, do you still talk to that hood rat bitch? I got it. Do you still talk to that hood rat bitch? Talking about Randa. And they was like, but that's all she do is get back and sit back and get drunk. You don't need nobody like that around you. Be thankful it's gone. So, ooh, this gonna be brutal. New motion in y'all. Ooh. So, with that being said, just for me, ATO, I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, though. So, that let me know right there, man, that people just need to stop. And from this day forth, I will not give her any type of leadway. I'm done. Whatever she want, it is what it is. I'm done. I'm building and I'm going on. What she eat don't make me shit. If she want to see me locked up, then cool. We can go back and forth with the lockup game. But what I don't like is the bullshit. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I don't like the bullshit. So, you know, it is what it is from this point. I'm looking for something. All right. We're going to jump into this new motion real quick. But before we do that, I'm going to take a little break because I got to switch gears. And this is the reason why I'm really here. All right. This is the reason why I'm really here. Not to be beefing with nobody. Not to be on that dumb stuff. None of that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with it. We need Robert back, man.
She wasn't supposed to find out about a love affair. The plan was not for her to walk right in with both of us. I did not plan for things to go down like this, that's my word. I swear I'd take it back if I could to keep from hurting her. How could I be so stupid to think that I could bring somebody in our home? Can we be sleeping around without you finding out? If I don't give you another chance, girl, I understand because I said you want to be with her. You made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. I thought that you would be gone for a while. You made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. She slipped through the back door, checked out the window, and then got in bed with her. You made a U-turn. I gave you money plus my car to go on shopping sprees. Baby girl, come over, I got an hour, ain't nobody home but me. Sometimes I lie just to get you out of the studio. And she would be down there stripping for me in the studio. I know it's won't shit, I know I'm dead wrong. Come on and stop my face, cheating in the home. I said you want to be with her. You made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. I thought that you would be gone for a while. You made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. She slipped through the back door, checked out the window, and then got in bed with her. You made a U-turn. I said you want to be with her, but you made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. I thought that you would be gone for a while. You made a U-turn, you made a U-turn. She slipped through the back door, checked out the window, and then got in bed with her. You made a U-turn.
So, let's go here. United States of America, plaintiff versus Robert Spencer Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, Daryl McDavid, Milton Brown, also known as June Brown. For the reasons stated herein, the court denies defendant Robert Spencer Kelly motion to reconsider bail. Wow. And motion for evidentiary hearing. Ooh-wee. So we know about the motion to reconsider bail. And we know about that because we read that already, right? And it clearly says, consistent with the Eastern District of New York's findings and thrice denying Mr. Kelly bail and the Second Circuit's affirmance of that denial, the court found that Mr. Kelly possesses a significant flight risk and a danger to the community. But nobody else sees this part. He's now became a case law. And I'm going to leave that there for a second so y'all can look at that. Because his case has now became a case law. Which 9 times out of 10 don't have a good ending when they already made your case a case law. Bank records produced since then show that Mr. Kelly has the means to flee. Okay, so we got all that. And we already read about the motion for evidentiary hearing, right? So, with this being said, it says, talk about Mr. Kelly talking about R. Kelly getting hit in jail. Then it says, I'm going to take it from here. While this incident is concerning, it does not warrant immediate release, nor is it material to the court's determination under the Bail Reform Act. This single isolated incident, see, it's talking about all that. Okay. So hold on. Okay, that's the 19th. Okay. No. So we know about that evidence you're hearing and all that. So now we're gonna get into the rebuttal today. I thought that was it. I'm sorry. Was that Chicago I was looking at? Dumbass. What was I thinking about? Stupid Dana. Oh, here it is. Dummy Dana. You should know better. Stupid. Here we go. Whew. So this was already signed on October 13th. 14 days ago. And it clearly states United States versus Robert Kelly. Oh, somebody got it right. Somebody got it wrong. It says, Dear Judge Donnelly, As the attorneys for Roberts versus Kelly, we write asking the court to reconsider this court's sealing of its order for an anonymous and sequestered jury. We are asking that the order be made public. Specifically, on October the 8th, 2020, this court granted the government's motion to impanel an anonymous and partially sequestered jury, docket number 79. The docket reflects that the order was sealed. The court did not make any on-the-record findings that sealing is necessary to preserve higher values. United States versus Amadeo, Mr. Kelly would note that the government's original motion, his response. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Run a report. Hold on. This is crazy. I'm sorry. It was 83 instead of 80. Here we go. My bad, y'all. I'm about to take y'all into something that y'all already know about. Here we go. United States versus Robert Kelly. Dear Judge Donnelly, the government respectfully submits this letter in response to the court's order dated October 22nd, 2020, directing the government to respond to the defendant's motion to unseal the court's order entered on October 8th, 2020, granting the government's motion and limine to impanel an anonymous and partially sequestered jury, docket number 79. The government does not oppose the defendant's motion to unseal. Uh-oh. That means this right here. The reason why they are now ready to unseal it is because now they ready to lock more people up. So that could have been the most craziest thing that they could have asked for, because now there's a possibility you can see some of these YouTube bloggers going to jail. Some of these YouTube bloggers could definitely be going to jail. I'll tell you this, I'm not one of them. So now, what the government is saying is, y'all asked for this. Y'all asked for this. Y'all really asked for this. And since y'all asked for it, we're going to give it to you. So let's see who get round up. This ain't no time for no bloggers running scared now. Keep that same energy. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be the first one to say, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not booked on nothing. Sharpie said, how is it that everybody else getting bail and or a bond and being approved by R. Kelly? Something is wrong with this picture, people. Yeah. Tammy White said, hopefully they will learn their lessons, Dana J, after this debacle. I hope so too. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. The Amber Alert. FBI looking for Atlanta financial advisor charged with wire fraud after wife reported him missing. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's, mm. So, I'm gonna stop this for a second. I'm gonna say this: if anybody in Atlanta is looking for a Section 8 voucher, the Housing Choice Voucher Program waiting list is opening tomorrow. Don't miss out. Excuse me. Hold on, Dana. I'm trying to sign up for We Got Ups. Where do I get the verification code? They send it to your email. No, Tammy, I didn't see the CTG interview. I've been working and getting ready to hit these airways. Yeah, Coco, but they think it's funny. But they do. That's why I'm not going back and forth with the drunk lady no more. Because it's making me look crazy. Can't do it. Whatever she say. If she say I did it, then I did it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. If she say I did it, I did it. I ain't going. I'm not going to play this YouTube back and forth. Oh no, I did that. I did that. I did that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's going across the bottom ticker, Willie. But hey, the R. Kelly Defense Fund is always welcome and open. Oh yeah, Judge Joe Brown ain't gonna play. Nope. And Nisa, you already know. Going back and forth for what? I won't be doing that one. So let's just sit back and wait and see what this sequestered jury gonna be like. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think people really want to see the opposite side of the law. But if that's what they want to do, then hey. 2 3-hour sessions, 8 to 10 retouch images, $25 per additional retouch images, 50% deposit to book, no refunds or cancellations, no shows, $25 fee for last minute schedule. Oh shit. Okay. But for people that's trying to get on We Got Ups, Launch Scribner, Dana, why are they posting Douglas Anderson? Because they stupid. That's why. They posting it because they stupid. Who was Bernadette? Can I ask you why is Joe trying to stop R. Kelly Defense Fund? Okay. I don't know. Exactly, just don't listen to ignorance. I keep telling everybody, stop following the crowd. Stop following the crowd. But somebody said they having problems getting on We Got Ups. Let's see. Sign in, baby. Sign in. Okay. I'm gonna go here real quick. If you are having problems, just go to the main page and it look like this. But WeGotUps.com. Okay, Ann. WeGotUps.com is replacing YouTube, well, Facebook, Twitter, and IG. The reason why I say that is because you can do everything from here all in one. Everything. You can go live, you can do it all. Everything you can do is right here. Everything I'm promoting is in here. Like I say, it's going to be stuff that I'm going to put on here that I'm not going to put on YouTube. There's going to be stuff that I'm put on my Patreon account that I'm not put on YouTube. So when you log in to We Got Ups, here you go. Official Dana J. I got 4 people requesting me. Who? Yeah, sure. Leanne, Deshaun, EJ, Keith, Nikki, Cedric. See the notifications, you see what's going on. All my notifications. So my groups, North America and South America, I've been a member since August 18th. My last login before the day was Monday, 11:05. I got 28 friends so far. I got 2 likes and 257 views. Damn. I'm doing okay. I can invite my friends if I want. But I ain't trying to invite nobody. Let's see. Like I say, everything I can do here. Let me look and see if some of these questions. Dang, I'm having a hard time transferring my stuff from Facebook to We Got Ups. Oh, you got to manually do it, MC Outlaw. You got to manually do it. Because We Got Ups, although you can put your links in, I don't think they really support Facebook. We here in Washington and we'll be here. Heard for Robinson. There you go, Jess. That part. It really is irritating me to see him trying to stop his defense fund. but yet you're fighting for his injustice. Tammy, some of these people I just don't understand, and I'm not even gonna try to. They are getting on my last nerves. My last nerves. He don't fuck with Rob. Did some research, and it sure as hell funny that no one else picked up on that breaking news concerning Doug Anton, not even TMC. Right. What the hell is going on? Now, see, I'm about to go because I got to defend some shit. I knew it was coming. I haven't seen it, but I knew it was coming. What she say? She said, I just realized that this site looks so much better on a laptop or a PC versus a phone. My phone at least. Not now, even more excited to be a part. We still do. Like I say, man, this is the new wave for the future. All of my stuff on Facebook is about to be over here. I told you, I'm making a shift real soon. So yeah, we got ups. And then I'm gonna say this in my closing. Everybody talk about the defense fund. Everybody talk about raising money, right? I'm gonna leave y'all with something to think about, and I'm gonna give you a cliffhanger. You got Kelly for Justice. You got the Don Russell $1 Million Initiative. You got the R. Kelly Defense Fund, aka Dollar for the King. You have the bootleg R. Kelly Defense Fund that Jocelyn Smith and Kevin Terrell put up. And you have the Bolski's, I guess, alleged defense fund. Here's my question. Which defense fund is overseen by the federal government? I know it ain't none of them others. I know it's only the Dollar for the King, aka the R. Kelly Defense Fund, that's oversaw and overseen by the federal government. So who would you trust? People on YouTube that you don't know that's running around by fly by night, or one of R. Kelly lawyers, where everything is supported and overseen by the federal government? Just said if they're not really supporting the defense fund, they wouldn't know if it was real or not. I support and donate to it and get postcards with it, so I know. Then Sharby come back with a power. If the fund is not being monitored because he is in a federal case, then ask yourself if he is receiving that money. Low Underwood said a lot of people going at Doug and Levi and Dana about the defense fund. Never donated. That part. I see you, Pinky. Hold on.
Vision. Right. I used to think like that. So I'm saying this to anybody in Clayton County or any of your homies to say, man, we don't matter, this vote don't count. Man, I seen the laws get changed. I've been part of law changing in the state of California. Prisons, we know the prison system been targeted towards black and brown people. Well, how do we change it? We get laws and bills passed to change those laws. But we gotta go to elected officials and elect officials to do it. And by not voting, we elected the opposite side of that. We're not standing up for our people. So if you care for your community, you care for your people, you care for people abroad. Like, one of the things I just think about when I look at what's going on with leadership, leaders are here to serve. Leaders are here to take into consideration what people are about and listen to the people and hear them out and say, I'm going to deliver the best I can to you. I hear you. I'm around you. I understand you. Where is that in the leadership in this administration? Where do we see that happening? Where do we see leaders serving the people? We don't see it. I'm here right now standing up for these brothers and sisters because I know they will serve the people. If not, I wouldn't be putting my mouth, I wouldn't fix my mouth to say nothing for somebody I don't believe.
Oh. So that was a live stream of Common talking at one of the rallies for, I think, for John Osloff in Ellenwood, Georgia, with Slutty Vegan. So, like I say, it is what it is. Of course, Sharpie, I'm going to do that. I ain't going to do nothing else but focus on the case. These people losing sleep trying to discredit Dana. They need to sit down somewhere and just say, man, they losing sleep over somebody who don't give a damn about them. Gospel Glam, you said that's close to you? Okay. Are you going over there? Because I think everybody get a free meal from Slutty Vegan today. I'm not for sure. I think that's what's going on. I think everybody get a one-night stand meal. One of the best joints you can ever do. Did you get the new motion that came out? Yes, Gospel Glam. I just read it actually. And that's all that's happening is that the government are saying that they are not opposing opening the sequestered jury. They're not opposed to telling why they did it. This is the part I've been waiting for. I'm just waiting myself. But look, I'm about to get up out of here. Y'all know what time it is. Breaking news, Brenton. What up, boy? They all need to leave R. Kelly and attorneys alone, and his defense fund is definitely not a topic unless you're donating. Tammy White, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yep. Surely do, Gospel Glam. I surely do. There it is, and you can call and verify it's in a trust and monitored by the federal government. That part. But see, when you're not really for Robert and you for Don Russell, you ain't trying to hear that. Oh, by the way, the new word on the street is Dana J set Don Russell up. I think Don Russell set his own goddamn self up. But people gonna overlook that. You know. But let me get out of here, man. Remember, keep God first in everything you do. Be someone important. Be yourself. God is real every day, all day. And you kill negativity, lies, and ratchetness with truth, honesty, and respect. Elephants don't swat flies. And remember, if nobody else told you they love, if nobody else ain't tell you they love you today, Dana J telling you he love you. Don't forget. Go rewatch the first season of On My Radio. Go rewatch the first season of On My Radio. For the people that unsubscribe to Jade, I want to say I thank y'all. because y'all freed up for people that really want to see the content that came and subscribed to Jade. However, the people that unsubscribed were the ones that paid the most money, I believe. But shoot, hey, I thank them too. Their fault. That's it, Golden Girl. If no one told you they love you today, I do. That's it. Wait a minute. What's going on now with Sharby? Sharby said, and me and Dana were beefing at the time. I verified it was a legit fund. And I still came back and said it's legit in spite of the beef. Think about that. Sharby, you asking lunatics to do logical stuff. Ain't gonna happen. But yeah, don't forget the rally tomorrow. Get in touch with Just Jazz, please, to get the starting point. And for the people talking about why is it so private? Because we don't want the fakes around us. We ain't dealing with it. Come holler at us after the rally. So from love you too, Kiva. I love y'all back. So it is what it is. All the females over here, be prepared. You know you might end up in some drunk commentary today. You know, just ignore it. You know, drunks do what drunks do. We ain't faded over here. Somebody said, hey, grown man. Grown man over here? Where you see grown man at? Okay. Where he at? I ain't seen him. Who gives a damn? We got power over her mind. That's true. Yeah, man. Okay. But I ain't know you was here. Damn, boy, y'all got eyes I can't even see. So, you know, are you want to jump on real quick, grown little boy? You want to jump on and I guess, matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I ain't do this in a minute. I know I did it last night, but it was strategic. Whoever want to holler at me real quick, there's the link. Holler at me. No problem, Tammy. Grown little boy in the building. Like I said, I done showed the fact that everybody talks to that guy. Called Levi. Where Levi at? What up, nigga?
What's going on?
Shit, man, packing.
Hold on, I gotta get out. Hold on. What's going on? What's going on?
Ain't shit. What's going on? I mean, you know, just trying to keep the folks over here sucker free and to stay out of and not pay attention to the drunk commentary that be going on.
Man, listen, you ignore that shit and then they'll go away. If you don't feed into it, I mean, how many times they gonna go live and play recordings? Like, I'm sorry, I'm making some silly.
So I do got a question though. I do got a question.
What up? What's the question?
Because you were called a liar last night.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were called a liar. So Randa said she ain't called you crying about nothing.
No, she didn't. She didn't call me crying. She did not call me crying. She called me because she was concerned.
About what?
Called me because she was concerned because she didn't have 7 girls that come to her house and all of that stuff. And I told her that I would talk to you about that because we men, and that ain't something that we do. We not calling no CPS on no kids. And I told her that you were not going to do that.
Okay, so What's the repercussions now? Because she's still, I guess, doing her. I guess
Well,
she's
you
still
have to
trying to.
you have to understand, if they're not talking, if people, some of these people, if they're not talking about you, then what are the fuck are they gonna talk about? Me?
I
Those
mean,
are the five of us they can talk about. They damn sure not gonna talk about R. Kelly. We passed that. They're not gonna talk about him. They're not concerned with him. They're not gonna talk about him. You know, I mean, they're not gonna talk about him. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be talked about. Like, leave me out of y'all shit over there.
and that's
Leave
where
me.
I'm at. And that's where I'm at.
Yeah, man, just do, if you supporting R. Kelly, like,
Leave me out of their shit over there, because we don't fuck with them over there.
well, I don't. It doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case, because it is nothing else to talk about. Like, you
But
are the person to talk about, and I guess I am too. So I don't know.
then
But
when I respond, it's like, oh, we going to the police. Man, fuck that
well,
shit.
listen. I've been dealing with this kind of shit right here for a while. I really, really have. And I can tell you a million times, I know that you don't think that if you leave, I don't know, bro. I mean, it's a fixation at this point. I've never seen anything like it.
Yo,
I don't
they
know.
they literally are stuck on me.
Well, I don't get that. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I really, really don't.
And and I'm ready to get dirty right along with them.
That's not what you need to do. That's not what you need to do, because somebody can do. This is what I learned. Somebody can do something to me all day, but the second I do anything, then it's a situation where we're gonna call everyone, go and report this, and we have to get him on YouTube. So I have to be smarter. Like, I'm not mentioning them. Like, I crack my jokes, but concerning anything else, like, I'm not gonna be fucking sitting around talking about them. I'm just not. Like, I don't care what they say about me. I don't care. I don't care what they say, bro. Like, I really don't. I don't care what they say. I don't care. Anything that I say to you on here, I can say to them. I can say it. Like, it is what it is. You know. People got a lot of other things they need to be worried about, I think. But I get called a liar. So
Right.
I don't know.
That's why I choose not to even say anything to these folks or deal with these folks on the side. Other than
They're gonna continue to not leave you alone. Like, they'll get fired, you got something to do with it. This happened, you got something to do with it. They just came off a rally where they did have black people there that support whatever cause they got, whatever they trying to do. I mean, I would try to focus on that. But since Dr. Rogers came out and I guess forgave them for putting her information out there, you know, they pretty much gave it a week off and everybody disappeared and it was quiet. I guess she gave them, so now it's back to, you know, Dana business to me.
See, that's crazy, because I purposely didn't put the real shit out that Dr. Rogers. Well, I'm gonna say this, but the shit that Sylvia and Randy gave me, I didn't put that shit out.
Well, no. I watched Dr. Rogers last night. I watched her channel, and to my knowledge, she didn't say anything mean about you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think Dr. Rogers need to argue about nothing. I don't think
like, a lot of these people that got these channels is trying to evolve. They come into their own conclusion. Like, I don't think none of these people are getting the views that they were getting when they was Dana, or Larry did it, or Angela. I think that it's evolving a little bit, just a little bit. You know, so I don't want to get into a back and forth with these people, because that's what they're attempting to do. Like, somebody say my name, you know how I mean? If somebody say my name, do you know how many text messages I get with emails?
And that's what I'm saying. For the minute they say my name, your phone goes off for an hour and a half straight.
Like, no, Like, no, if that's what you think, then I can't help you. Like, I don't know if it's gonna make you feel good. I don't know. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well,
I'm not doing that shit no more. Like, that shit is
being destructive ain't gonna make me feel good. I just think,
well, they
I,
hate you. They hate you, black ass. They hate you,
and that's
and,
cool.
and they hate you, and they don't want you around, and they don't like you. And
And that's
they
cool.
that's one thing that motherfuckers can agree on. You know
All
what
of
I mean?
it, all of them.
They
And it's
all can
been,
agree.
and it's
They all
been
can
that,
agree on that.
and it's been that
But,
way, and through all the facades and everything, it's been that way that they hate me. So they made me part of Team Truth when that wasn't true.
well,
They
listen.
made, but they made me this.
But
They made me that.
I don't think you understand what the objective is to hating you. But if they can take the focus off R. Kelly and they can put the focus on you, then they don't have to discuss R. Kelly. See, a lot of these people that got these channels, they are attempting to make these channels about them when people have went and subscribed to them because they were advocating for R. Kelly. But they've given y'all warnings over and over and over, like, I come before R. Kelly and I need this and I need that. And that's where you come into play. Because I mean, it's not enough to talk about with me. Like, I mean, you're gonna talk about my case, this and that, I get it. And then you're gonna go and but with you, they like going to pass and he did this to this person, and like this is a sex crime case. Sex crime. Sex crime. That's what it's about. Everything has something to do with sexual assault or sex or coercion and parents and underage. It has nothing to do with people personal problems and their bills and fucking killing and murdering and reporting. And this person said this. It's about the people that's actually in the indictments. So I don't know how we got here, and I'm part of the problem. But now I have to get back focused because my people be complaining to me like, listen, we need to get back to the fucking case. We need to get back to what's going on. If anything that we missed, read the book. They don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean?
And that's what my folks over here is saying. They complaining about the same thing. So, so I got to do what's best for the dream team over here. That's why I said the Patreon account is going to be up before I come to Vegas.
But mine is doing pretty good. I'm able to put things in there people never seen before.
Right.
People able to correspond with people that don't normally get to correspond. Say this no good. She's gone. She's gone. You want to finish the story?
So yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. But I'm setting mines at $10. $10 a person for subscription. I'm not being greedy. Just $10, period. You know.
Well, I said mine's at 3. A lot of people don't have it. It's COVID, so you gotta kind of be wary of that. Like it's hard for people right now. But I hate cash apps and freaking. I don't want no one to send me a cash app. Like, I would rather them subscribe and get something that they may be interested in for their money. I don't want no cash apps or no super chats. If they send it to me, then I'm gonna put it in a pot and I'm gonna give it away. I told them that. Yeah, I'm making it now.
So, question. Let me ask you this: by the federal government agreeing to unseal that sequestered jury indictment,
that still has to be approved by the judge.
right? Do you think Doug did not get fired?
No, Doug did not get fired. I know somebody that know Doug. He did not get fired. They called him and sent text messages. I posted it. But I don't know what the fuck chicken fried rice problem is. I don't know. Like, at this point, if I was him, I would leave this shit alone. Like, I don't understand why people keep poking the bear, or I don't know why these people interfere in the federal investigation. I don't understand. I never have understood it. It's the first time I've been in the streets all my life. This is the first time I've ever seen black people interfere in a federal investigation. Usually they run. Usually they run and be like, "Oh shit, I don't want no fucking part of that." But
this nigga stalking your Patreon account now. This nigga crazy. Who else?
He doing what?
He's stalking your Patreon account.
Why you say that?
Hold on, I'm about to put up there. This nigga crazy, but a Bolingbrook Bandit at it again. But yeah, but my thing is, if the judge approves,
man, like this what I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm not responding. Like it's been, this how they get me. You go and put something up about ass, I don't respond. You go and put something up about Angelo, I don't respond. You go and put something up about me, I don't respond. It's like all day I'm picking at somebody to respond so I can go live and have commentary. You know? I ain't gonna bite.
I'm gonna try that.
I ain't biting. Like all day, motherfucker be in they thing, and they want to get a response out of it. They want to get a response.
Look at the screen.
He can't do a Patreon account because he doesn't have anything of substance. Everything he talks about, everything he talks about is a lie. And it's not based upon a fact. Well, he can get a Patreon account. It's for everybody to get one. And I'm not against it. It's not my business. Like everything I do down there ain't copy. I knew it would be long before like he went and got one. I mean, they are in this to make money. But I don't understand how you gonna get a Patreon account when he don't wanna talk about R. Kelly. Like I don't get that. Like that's why people gonna pay you the money so they can get unreleased shit on R. Kelly, like the stuff that you put on the screen. But I can't see him putting shit off the board on Patreon. I don't see it. So I don't know. So stalker shit, bro. Like anything, like motherfucker, anything you do, like they right there. Larry did this. And Larry did this. Larry.
Levi trying to come in.
Bro, the man went on my The man went on my sports page. First person to leave a comment. You know?
Who?
Man on my sports page. Nobody even know about it. That man went on there and was like, yeah, this is more for you. Trying to get a response out of me. I'm like, man, will you just go on? Please. Please, just go on, please. This is some real motherfucking stalker shit. Like, get the fuck on. Aren't you supposed to be trying to help R. Kelly get out? Yo,
what up, though?
What up, though?
And I just wanted to jump in real quick. Did I cut somebody off with someone talking?
Nah, you good. Go ahead.
What up? Oh, you did? Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm cooking all at the same time.
Somebody said, "What are you cooking, Larry?"
Chili. Got my ground beef. I got my sausage. I got my carne asada, green peppers, onions, everything going into the crock pot, you know.
Oh, you know we're gonna be commentary for the rest of the week. All three of us on this channel together.
Oh God, what about that?
Oh my God, they all working for the federal government. They are informants. Fuck out of here.
First one, police.
All cat.
Go on the fuck on. Go ahead.
Okay. Where Levi go? Well, goddamn.
Dying for you to make a page. Please let them post about me so I can have somebody to fight with. No, I'm not doing it. No. Where the hell Levi go?
When I played I thought I was live. I'm on live. I think.
Yo, I'm gonna start going back on IG too.
Man, you gotta do something. Hey, I can't promise you this. No matter where you go, they gonna fucking find you.
Man, I'm not worried about them.
Yes, that motherfucker
God
went on my
damn.
voice page. It's like,
Shit. I thought I was going to avoid the drama. First, I had to go through it and with you and your crew.
man, listen.
And now I got to deal with these motherfucking D-Generation X motherfuckers.
They ain't got a motherfucking listen. They are not going to leave you alone. They don't have anything else to talk about. They're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to leave you alone. I can't promise you shit else, but I can promise you that they, without people that they don't like personally, they don't have anything to talk about. Cause see, Pacer is expensive. It's not cheap. So you ain't gonna get some of them people to go and spend $6, $7 a day pulling them damn indictments and shit. You just ain't gonna get that. Like my bill be like $300-$400 every month.
Mine should be 180.
No, I stopped downloading that shit, so I ain't gotta go back in there and pull it again. See, I've been being irresponsible.
180 quarterly, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Preacher, man.
All right, let me talk then, goddammit. Y'all can hear me, let me talk.
Well, then talk then, nigga.
Hey, man, listen. I just want to say this. If you guys can do me a favor, if everyone can do me a favor as it pertains to that terrorist network, the terrorists, bro, the key is not to even mention them. They're not even, worth conversating about. As y'all can see, their money has run dry. A lot of people are getting the message. When you take Taylor Mix for you take all of these other bloggers, Skyzone, shout out Skyzone, shout out Prima Donna. A lot of people are listening to your messages when it comes to this terrorist organization that is in this to make money. I think a lot of people saw the inauthenticity from the dollar store dude when he begged Bruce for his autograph and his picture. I think a lot of the females who were really believing that cap, who were really buying into this idea that he hates Bruce Kelly and he about to whip his ass and this, that, and the third. I think a lot of females saw the bitch in that nigga. A lot of females saw, wait a minute. See, what happens, they get these desperate women all stirred up. Yeah, fuck Bruce, fuck Carrie. And then their leader walks up to him and says, please, can I take an autograph, get an autograph and take a picture with you? And then the women are looking at this like, wait a minute. The so-called women are like, I thought you just said you're going to beat his ass. So everyone's seeing that it's nothing but cap, it's nothing but a show, it's nothing, and it's all designed to generate money from these poor, desperate women. But the message is resonating, and they're not getting the money that they were used to getting. If that were so, he would not have had to stage a car break-in. He staged a car break-in. He rolled his window down, put a jacket up there, and said, my car was broken into, trying to recoup the money that he spent from partying, trying to do threesomes, trying to give a big freak event. He's trying to recoup that money. So he says to these poor, desperate women, look, my car was broken into. I've never seen anyone whose car was broken into that didn't take pictures of the glass in the seat, the glass on the ground. You understand? He just rolled his window down, put a jacket up there and said, the phone that this desperate woman, poor woman, brought me, she brought me an iPhone. I need to replace that. I need to replace my window. Now, if you got on Gucci, that's authentic. You got on real Gucci. You got all the designer shit, even though we know that he purchased it from one of those knockoff places in New York. If you got Gucci and you got it like that, you own a shop, you a baller, you can't pay for a goddamn window to be replaced. You don't have insurance on the whip. You feel me? How it doesn't add up. Then on one end, you hate Bruce Kelly, and on the next end, you trying to get pictures so you can put them on your page to try to get notoriety and to try to get a few donations. So what I have decided, I don't speak on them. I'm only bringing this up for the sake of this discussion. I don't respond to them. None of them. They're irrelevant. Yes, anything we do, they're going to try to do. Anything we say, I can point out 10 different phrases that I use on my show from day one, that I've used from day one, where this guy comes along and repeats what I'm saying. You feel me? That nigga wasn't saying you feel me before Levi said it. I'm a made man. He never heard that term before, that phrase, but he uses that. He tries to use, listen, brothers and sisters in the chat, these are the same kids during grammar school, middle school. They didn't make it to high school. They were the same ones looking over your shoulder trying to get the answers from your test. Same people. No education, no ability to speak, no ability to speak eloquently, no ability to even articulate their points. So they take a Larry the Grown Man. They look at a Dana J. They look at a Levi from Levi for Kelly, and they see how we are able to speak. All you have to do is look at how Dana spoke to the press when he was in Chicago at the courthouse. Dana was able to articulate his points. He stood there in a nice suit and he spoke to the press in a very professional, intelligent way. This nigga is on there talking, and the news reporters, the news people said, pack this shit up. This is a crazy man. This is a man with no education. You see, when you spend your time trying to be a rapper and you are basically gloating and you're glorifying in a lifestyle that you're not living, but you're trying to emulate 20-year-old rappers out of Chicago, that has been your aspiration. That's what you've aspired to be a rapper, to be a street nigga, to be all of these things, living vicariously through others. Larry's dude, the guy Larry, that Larry know, that the guy knows. He tried to live, I already know, you ain't got to tell me, he tried to live vicariously through that dude. Any nigga that's out here getting money, any nigga that's out here about this life, whether it's legal or illegal, like my cousin, his money came from doing legal things. He built himself. He's self-made. He made himself a superstar by God's grace. This man puts his face on R. Kelly's body because the psychological defect that he's suffering from, he has to live vicariously through others because he does not have his own identity. The little short midget dude is the same way. These were the guys on the playground, the young kids on the playground that didn't get no girls, didn't have no swag, didn't have no ability to pull females when they were younger. So now they think they have a few big, ill-built, unattractive ass women, desperate women, because they throw them $10 or $15.
Damn, Levi, you talking about them bad.
I'm just giving it. I like to break it down, give you all the facts. These
we gonna be fighting all motherfucking week.
Desperate. No, they ain't fighting with me because I have a no terrorist zone that I've entered into. I don't speak on these terrorists. I don't negotiate with these terrorists.
Right now.
No, because for the sake of this discussion, I want to put it all out there. Let these people die a slow death. They're dying on the vine. No one is supporting them. No one is sending these motherfuckers money because the jig is up. They know they fake. They know they came into this for money. They know. What more do you all need to know? The man sat there getting $20 and $30 from people saying, when I see Bruce Kelly, I'ma slap him. Fuck Bruce Kelly. He's a dope addict. He's a drug addict. He's a crackhead. He's talking all this shit. And he stood there on the other terrorist woman. She's a terrorist too. The Minister of Information. He stood on her channel and said, he uttered the words, "Can I take a picture with you, Bruce?" And Bruce said, "Fuck no." Shout out Sharon Wimbush. Shout out Sharon Wimbush, because she put Bruce and Kerry up on it. She put them up on game. The only thing I regret is that they didn't have some of them young boys there with them, some of them nephews, some of them little cousins and the sons and the young boys, to instruct them to handle business when these little short vultures walked up trying to take over that press conference. But shout out Sharon Wimbush. So y'all listen, Ain't nothing to talk about. I don't respond to them. Let them die a slow death. They built their whole YouTube existence on beefing with people. Larry over there doing his thing. Dana doing his thing. We're doing things that intelligent people do. We're building dynasties. Ain't nobody gonna go on no goddamn Patreon to see a broke ass crackhead ass nigga who can't even speak. Pay for some shit like that. The nigga can't even pronounce words. The nigga read. He got to stop every 3 words when he's speaking. And the indictment and Uncle Rob and come on, ain't nobody gonna pay for that shit.
Well,
people pay for niggas like us. You heard me?
Well, Levi, as you know by now, those folks will pay for him to be on Patreon, bro.
Trust me, my brother.
That Patreon shit is not difficult. It's not easy as you think it is. You have to been here from the beginning. You have to know somebody. You have to have a collection of information.
Yeah,
that's relevant for people to see. Mainly that you can't get off the internet. If you go look at, I'm subscribed to Prima Donna. If you go and you look at, where's that bell? I was gonna show y'all that fucking bell. My son took my wife's phone and ordered a motherfucking 20-foot bell. So right here somewhere. But anyway, it's not easy. You gotta have loads and loads of content.
You have to be able to articulate your points. You have to be able to speak. You have to be able to give a presentation. When you look at Puff Daddy said it best. And I think it was Life After Death album. Puff Daddy said, y'all need to get it through y'all motherfucking heads that y'all just fucking with some niggas that's on a higher motherfucking level. You heard? We on a higher level. By God's grace, we were blessed with the oratory skills to be able to speak, explain, articulate to people what's going on. Not only in these cases, we can talk about a Dana J, Grown Man, Levi, Sky Zone, Prima Donna, Sister Brooke, and Taylor Mix for You, and the list goes on and on and on. We are able to talk about a wide variety of things, subjects. These guys got a 4th grade education. Go ahead, brother.
My Patreon will be up by Thursday evening.
And that's cool, brother. And I'm gonna support it. But once again, we don't lane watch, bro, where we from. We don't lane, we ain't watching they lane. Them niggas in the goddamn slow lane.
That question, Levi.
Yes,
ain't nobody paying shit no attention. Look, put them niggas slow. Let's leave them slow. Let's leave them with their helmets and their crayons and all that other shit. I'm good.
Word up.
I'm not going to respond to the fat pencil eraser, and I'm not going to respond to the bootleg Mrs. Doubtfire. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, they nobodies, man. They're terrorists. They're people look at them. Do you know how people make fun of them, bro? The comments that I get, the emails that I get, people are laughing at them. Man. They're literally laughing at them.
Who you telling?
They're a joke.
Somebody emailed me last night and said, Dana, how many times they gonna play that same old recording? The shit is tiresome.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna fall into it because if I really wanted to eat this shit, I would take 8 hours and put out shit that nobody has heard before.
It's a waste of time.
About the phone call when she crying, talking about, oh, Dana gonna replace us. He gonna get new mods, and I mean, really crying. I'ma just take a step back. Say it, tell him, and say it like, bro, she crying, man. But that's why I say, like, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let them folks do what they do, and it is what it is with me.
Sister Brooke, how you doing?
Good afternoon to the kings and queens in the building. Good afternoon to you all.
Hey, Brooke. Hey, let me say this, Brooke. Brooke likes to get real quiet, especially when I'm talking. Brooke will just sit there and listen to me for a half hour. You my kind of woman. I like a woman like that. They just sit back and listen.
Well, the reason that I do that, Levi, is because I'm a listener. I don't just hear. I listen. I pay attention to detail. And if I feel like I'm not satisfied, I'll go back and watch it again. And then I'll go back and watch it again until I can literally understand each point of reference that was made. These individuals right now, they are trying to deflect. They are literally sabotaging Robert Sylvester Kelly's case. And I don't see how nobody can see that. I decided to stop talking about them, and I have been doing a good job. So I am actually happy that I've been going through other issues in other sectors because I haven't had time to address these bums. And I think I'm going to keep it that way simply because they don't deserve me to even give them any kind of nothing. They're nobodies. Who are they? A woman who gets drunk at night and do nothing but scream and holler in the thing, play a recording 1,000 times. Like, we probably can literally say what the recording is going to say, but bit by bit, as soon as she play it, because we already know what it is. But they're deflecting. They're trying to do everything that we're doing, and then they're trying to turn it around as if they aren't doing anything. None of us are bothering them. And I know for a fact, I can literally say that grown man, Levi and Dana, for the past month, has not bothered them unless they bothered us first. And they keep making it seem as if we are targeting them. Nobody's targeting them. Nobody's even worried about them. They don't have any kind of contribution. I don't know what they think that they're doing. They're literally a hindrance instead of a help. They're not adding anything, no kind of substance at all. They don't have any substance, period. Now, here's what I found was funny. As we were getting things together for our march tomorrow, we began to talk about it, and then we began to speak about who we needed to touch, because right now we feel like what we have been doing has been working. So shout out to my sister, Just Jazz. She be on point. She said, well, let's go and let's reach out to the president. Let's go to Washington. So at least these individuals can hear our voices. Now, all of a sudden, on the Wars channel, somebody's on there saying, let's reach out to the president. See, copycats, well, you would never be able to intimidate anything that's perfect. And as of this part, we're perfect. You can't do what we're doing. Okay, period. We don't want you with us. Please don't come to this rally. Let us do what we need to do in peace, because we will not be saying, where are the parents? We're not going to be saying that. We're not going to be saying about the lifetime check and all of that. We're not going to do any of those things. Okay? We're not going to do any of those things. So your best bet is to stay where you are, continue to do what you're doing, and leave us alone. But just remember, whenever you do stuff, the people, karma comes around so fast. I promise you, this week karma has came around so fast for individuals. It ain't nothing but a stop amount of time before it comes around, and it's going to come back around hard. It's going to come hard. So I do appreciate everything that is going on, and believe it or not, even with Larry is Team Truth. Do you know what happened? But today, when we found out about the motion, Larry partied with us just for a minute. He gave us a few beats. And that goes to show his heart that he truly wants Rob to have a fair trial. I don't know what these individuals can't understand. The comprehension skills is just way off. It's retarded. I don't understand. Remedial DEC goddamn people. I don't get it. So I just kind of sort of don't even pay them any mind, because I've already given everybody a warning. If I see any of my personal information on any of their sites, they can go ahead and cancel it, and they can be looking for some documents that will be coming to them via sheriff. I'm not playing with nobody. It's already been done. And if I need to do it again, I will continue to do it until people understand to have respect for people.
Hey, y'all, look at this. My son took her credit card and ordered this off Amazon.
What?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, something that came.
That's beautiful.
At the end of the day, you have nothing but people who are clout chasers. If you wanted to know what the definition of clout chasers, go and watch them. They're clout chasers. Clout chasers, remedial, uneducated, can't read for sugar honey iced tea, drunkenness. Like they have the perfect match. Their family is perfect. Perfect. It's not functional, dysfunctional.
Thank you, sister.
So at the end of the day, we're gonna keep pushing it. We're gonna do what we gotta do. And I've already said if anybody play my shit, they going down. They ain't got to worry about it. It's gonna be down next day. They're gonna be continuing to post or create channel after channel after channel. And guess what? I'm literally right now putting in a petition to have YouTube block URL of channels who have been accused and found guilty of cyberbullying people and stealing people's work. The petition is in fact, and I promise you next week I'm writing that letter up and I'm sending it to YouTube. Therefore, if you get blocked or if you get your channel get striked because you are copywriting someone's stuff and you're doing it maliciously, or even if you're doxing, I want your shit to be gone permanently. I don't want you to do anything from your computer. That's how aggressive I'm becoming with this. And I got people that's going to support me 100 all the way around. So if they can keep it up, it'll be the first example of my work. And
well, yes, ma'am. Let me say this. I've never heard of anyone blogging from prison. Never. I've never heard of that before. So I'm looking at it more deeper. I'm looking at it. That's cool on the YouTube streets. But at the same time, these are serious felonies, federal felonies that these people have committed. And they are indeed a terrorist network. This is why you never hear any of them repeat that terminology. You never hear them say, we're not a terrorist network, because they know that they are, because we have the track records. Dana has a goddamn whole room full of files where their minister of information has been pulling people's information through her job illegally. Birds of a feather flock together. When I heard her say, somebody sent it to me, I don't watch none of that shit. Oh, he's bringing out the board, y'all. He's bringing out the board, y'all. I mean, he's bringing out the dollar store board. These motherfuckers are retarded, man. These motherfuckers, listen. You don't have to mention them. We don't have to talk about them. All we have to do is keep doing what we do. They're not in any way articulate or intelligent. They're just some despots. They're the rejects of society. And the only way they can have life is for us to go back and forth with them. Why is there a such thing as a class clown? The class clown was the class clown because the class clown couldn't sit his ass down and do the work. They can't do the work. So it's irrelevant to even discuss them. Their puppet master, the people, the other woman, the so-called doctor, who was instrumental in constructing this terrorist organization. When they went over there and they celebrated, they thought they thought they had dethroned Dana. Shit. They thought they had dethroned Dana. They were popping bottles. Yeah, we got her. We got Bozo. We got Bozo. And then Dana came back and put their asses on that Summer Jam screen. Now, me and Larry be talking. We be cracking up laughing about Dana. Like, Dana will put your ass on that Summer Jam screen. And Dana, in 5 days, destroyed all of them. You understand? They are insufficient, indeficient. They don't have what it takes. They don't have the appeal. They try to. Now listen, you're going to try to disrupt Bruce and Carrie's press conference. But then when the microphone was turned to you, you couldn't even speak properly. The news individuals are used to dealing with people who can speak eloquently. So you look like goddamn crackheads and a band of motherfucking ghetto ass retarded motherfuckers. You heard me? So there's no sense in even going back and forth with them, because they've listen, man. How many people that actually came to the rally, the so-called rally? They had a few people there. If they had made money on Cash Apps, the dollar store nigga wouldn't have been staging a break-in of his car to try to get some money. People ain't donating they got those few desperate women who are dedicated to them, buying them cell phones, allocating $200 a month, $300 a month. And then when they don't have it, the short nigga says, well, shit, I ain't fuck what you did a week ago. What you got now for me? So people are beginning to wake up. And I thank all of those who have awakened, who know this is just a scam. I thank all of you. Go ahead. One of y'all say something. I'll talk all day. Go ahead, y'all.
Nah, because I'm about to end this. I got to go to work.
Hey Dana, who you gonna put on that Summer Jam screen next? You crazy with that Summer Jam screen now?
I don't know who next. Yo, I'm downloading Minicam now. Oh, about to be a problem now. It's about to be a problem.
Man, you know, that's all I had to say, man. I just came on here to say that, but you'll never see me comment on them people. They're so irrelevant. They're just a joke, you know. And all of us are very intelligent, astute individuals. Let's do what we do. Let's like me and Larry, we're gonna have this debate later. We're gonna talk about real shit. We're gonna talk about things where you can learn. The people need to know what's going on. You understand? Talking about calling people bozo and fuck you, Leli, and all that. How the hell somebody gonna learn from some motherfuckers with 3rd and 4th grade educations, bro?
They can't.
I heard this nigga said walked it. I walked it. I swear for God, this nigga said I walked it. Walked it. I never heard.
Hold on, not just that though, Levi. You have someone who's supposed to be doing a rally who now has the bullhorn or whatever she has screaming inside of the bullhorn. Bozo, bozo, bozo. Sticking her butt. I said, what the? Are you serious? What
Man,
kind of show is this?
are you talking about Reptile?
Listen, I ain't even gonna say
Are you talking about Reptile off of Mortal Kombat?
If she ain't, she probably never
She looked like Reptile off of Mortal Kombat on something. Bozo, bozo, bozo. And she like she about to spit. Bozo, bozo. Man, yo, that lady on my dick so bad.
Bozo, don't get money, Bozo. Bozo, I never give you money. I never give you $1,000, Bozo. I bet you.
Hey,
I don't like you, Bozo. I don't like you.
Yo, do I look like I need anything from her?
Bozo.
Yo,
that shit be funny. Man, that shit be so goddamn funny, bro. Bozo. I don't like you, Bozo. Bozo, you should go away, Bozo.
I do that for like this is crazy. Bozo, where you at, Bozo?
Oh man, shit be so motherfucking funny, Bozo. I ain't gonna stand you, Bozo. I'm never giving you $1,000, Bozo.
Put a dick in her.
Don't come to rally, Bozo. I'd be like, that shit be so fucking.
What I look like going to support them for?
That's what I want to have an interview with. If I could get her on an interview, I would interview her because that would be so funny. Just to sit up there and hear her say that shit 200 times in a row. Bozo.
Okay. That's
Bozo, you cannot come to rally, Bozo. You better not do this, Bozo. I'm giving you $1,000, Bozo.
You she realized that nobody that be at them rallies ain't can fuck with me if I decided to go degenerate on that ass.
Oh man.
They better go to fuck. They better go to fuck. Tell her put a dick in her.
Hey man. Shit funnier than a motherfucker. Listen, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all better learn. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all better learn how to laugh at these motherfuckers. I'm cracking jokes. Say something about me. I'm gonna give you 3 hours of pain. I'm gonna talk about your back, your knees. I'm gonna talk about your haircut, your bangs, your booty, your kids. I'm gonna crack 1,000,000 fucking jokes. Like I'm gonna literally.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about the fat Sigourney Weaver?
Huh?
Are you talking about the fat Sigourney Weaver?
Man, listen, man, I'm gonna motherfucking make myself sick cracking jokes. Like, I'm not going to the emergency room. I'm gonna literally have that.
Yo, I said, what's she playing on? Alien Revenge or something? I was like, damn.
Bozo. I want to interview her. Man, who on the church channel? Let me go. On the church channel. See what's going on.
But they having church over there?
I don't know. Maybe Hecker Rosado over that motherfucker or something. I don't know.
They had who?
Hecker Rosado Walkers.
Hey, nigga, stop playing with my bishop, yo. It's Hezekiah.
Hecker Rosaka. Don't make them go get Hecker Rosaka, nigga.
Oh my God. I'm gonna say, who is that?
I'm not playing. Who the fuck?
They found out he was coming. They was like, oh, Who is that?
They play too much.
Shut up.
Oh, me, I can't do it. They play too much. That's annoying. And I'm very spiritual. I don't believe in religion. I'm a kingdom builder. But I love God so much that I hate that they play with God like that. It irritates me to my soul. I promise you it do.
All right, look. I'm about to get up off here though, because I gotta go to work.
What you got? Like somebody
had
just mashed his face like this every day since he was a kid.
Who?
Just mashed his face.
Well, I'm gonna go live. Real quick.
Look, we gotta do a part 2 to this show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, I'm game.
Let's do a part.
So I got a haircut. Somebody got a cut and a part. Somebody got a phone thing. I'm just fucking. Hey man, don't pay me no attention, bro. I'm telling you. Line up. Pay me no attention.
Nigga, she look like
what? I hate you.
Somebody got a C in her fro, dude.
What they got?
Nigga. And she look like a runaway slave with a motherfucking trash bag on.
Man, now she had that motherfucker. She was looking good. She had the motherfucking bangs and booty and bangs.
Nigga, if you don't shut your line ass up, nigga, and she like one of them people up and help people. But they told something.
Yeah,
his leg.
Like she robbed the goddamn bank. She looked like she was gonna rob the bank. I'd be like, put the goddamn money back,
man. And she looked like Set It Off the Broke Edition.
like she could rob the motherfucking bank.
Man, shit. She had her little glasses on.
Came ready.
Then she tried to twerk and wobble at the same time and almost fell.
Yeah, she looked like she finna rob the fucking bank. Like, your money back. Take your ass back over there with hair. Hessa go rock up. Man, look, y'all ain't finna get me started out. My day was finna wind down. I got chili going, all that. Let me know.
What is the weather out there at night, bro?
Huh?
What is the weather?
Right now it's about 65. You know what I mean? Be pretty cool at night. But hey, you might as well shut everything down. You might not even be able to fly here by the time you get ready to come. And then they enforce that fucking 14-day shit here. Wow. You know, it's spiking like another week. All this shit, every city and state gonna be shut down again. It's spiking.
Yo, we come out Friday morning.
All right. Okay.
I'm getting ready to go live, guys. So when Dana ends, I'm gonna stay on here until Dana ends, and then I'm gonna go live. I already got it up. So I'm just waiting for him to end.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get in her chat, see if they let me in. What's the link? See if they let me on the panel.
Man,
I'm going in there on the panel and I'm gonna crack on everybody on the panel till they kick me off the panel.
She ain't got the link on here.
I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them. I just want them to leave motherfuckers alone.
She playing some of the minute.
Man, let them out.
I actually like them, man. Why they hate me so much, man? Can't one of y'all explain that? Why do
they hate me just as much?
I'm trying to figure out what they're playing.
I never did anything.
Angelo.
Man, I should be giving in the eyes of the Lord. Like all of this forgiving and praying. Like, damn, is there no prayer for me? Is there no prayer? Is there no love and prayer and redemption and forgiveness for me? I want to be forgiven too. Am I not?
Man, nigga, she don't forget nobody.
Man, I should be forgiven. If Hezron Baraka could come on all these bishops, then I should be forgiven for everything that I didn't do.
If who?
Hezron Baraka.
Hezekiah, bro.
Man, I can't say that shit. Whatever. I should be forgiven. Am I not one of the Lord's children?
Yeah.
Damn, am I mean,
Cal's headline said they hate you because they wanted you. They are jealous of you. I totally agree.
You can't, you know what I mean? Listen, man. You can't pray for everybody and then leave people out. Then your prayer is in vain. You have to freaking love and freaking supposed to have for everybody.
So somebody playing alive saying it's you, Larry.
Somebody playing alive saying it's me.
Yeah.
That is not Larry. Somebody saying it in the chat. That's all I need is one person. Then I ain't got to go over there and listen to it. I don't know, Maru. I don't know.
So they recorded you too? Secretly?
I don't care. Hey, I don't care. Like I know what's going
They
on.
record themselves begging you to help them with them PPP loans?
I know what's going on and what's happening. Say what now? I didn't never help them with nothing. I didn't help them. They asked me to. Yeah, they damn sure asked. I ain't that dumb. Shit. I created all that. They called. Please help us. Let me get to it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back.
Man. So she called you concerned, talking about she ain't want me sending nobody to our house, huh?
Let me listen to this shit, bro. I don't want to fuck up your life. You get no credit.
It sounds better when I just heard it now. Like you can hear it a little bit.
All right, bro. Let me get out.